The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café. This is the United Podcast Network.
If you're building or buying or selling a home, the Real Estate Crew's got news for you at the Real Estate House Party.
With attorney Rick Carter,
Real Estate House Party.
paralegal Kathy Holtshouser,
Real Estate House Party. Come in, have fun.
and comedian Tony V. Now, here's real estate attorney Rick Carter.
Well, thank you. The studio audience is going crazy now. No, not really. Sit down. Look at Tony. Doesn't
So
want
Tony, did you watch our podcast last week?
No.
It was utter nonsense. I was in the
We
middle.
needed you back.
I was in the middle of Brad Mastrangelo.
And already January.
And I between
Oh, we're
the
going to
two
get
of
better
them,
this week.
I saw the clips.
Between the two of them, they got out about 10 snorts out of me.
Yeah. Got a lot of sun. I was just lucky you weren't drinking Diet Coke at the same time
I
during the
know.
show. Oh, so we're going to be a lot better this week?
Yeah.
Well, Tony's a professional. This one, we're already ready to kick him off the set.
Who's this one? Tony, do you want to give the introduction?
My good buddy Frank Santorelli,
Was
Don't
he-
get up. Please
star
stay
comedian
seated. Stay seated.
and star of HBO's Sopranos.
Really?
He was in The Sopranos, you know.
He was.
Sopranos. I was in 13 episodes.
13
Georgie,
episodes.
you got.
And in 12 of them, I get the crap
I
kicked
know,
out
you
of
got
me.
beaten up.
And
Yeah.
then they killed you, right?
No, I never got
No, I
killed.
never got
Never
killed.
killed.
I'm still alive.
Oh, you just got kicked
If
off
they
the
come
set?
back.
I'm still alive. In the storyline, I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Oh.
In case they come back.
My friend Mike Flynn wants to know if you ever had any. Were you ever at the actual house in New Jersey? Did you film there at all?
No.
Okay.
No, my scenes were all at the Bada
You were at
Bing-
the bar getting beat up.
At the
Bada
Bada
Bing,
Bing.
which was a real strip club called the Satin Dolls in Lodi, New Jersey.
Oh boy!
Oh.
Oh
And
boy!
what's really interesting, it was in the middle
Sounds
of
like
this
an
strip.
upscale place.
It was kind of cool. It was sleazy strip club. Guy thinks he died and went to heaven when it all started happening. On both sides. On this side is a Ducati motorcycle company, and on this side is a children's toy place called the Party Box.
Oh, my God. Really?
And the strip club was in the middle.
And it's-
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Is this true?
Real.
The real?
True, I swear to God.
Sure.
Wow. I wonder if that toy company...
And Gandolfini went next door and bought a bunch of motorcycles once.
Yeah.
And then on this side, the kids' story was in one of the storylines.
Really?
On one of the episodes. Yeah, they
Sure,
used
the
it.
guys feel bad for going to strip club and they bring a toy home for the kid.
Or bring the kids to both.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's kind of
Yeah.
like one-stop shopping.
Yeah.
They dropped the kids off at the
You
toy
wait here,
shop.
Daddy's
Yeah.
got some
Yeah,
more
kids,
to do.
go pick out a
Yeah.
motorcycle. Daddy's going to be over here for a while, and when you're
Why
done,
does Daddy have 75 $1 bills in his wallet?
not anymore. It comes down to 50.
Half hour later, it's all gone.
So you have a new show coming out?
I'm in Ray Romano's new movie, Somewhere in Queens.
And I've already asked him 10 times, and yes, it is out, so go look it up.
Yeah. So
It's the story of his
where's
life. He directed it. It's,
so what's the name of it?
Shut
Somewhere in
up.
Queens.
I had...
Guess who's in it, Tony? Tony Lobianco.
Oh, yeah.
From
Oh, I
the
like that
French
name.
Connection.
Really?
Coolest guy in the world. He looks
French,
the same. He
French
looks great.
Connection. That's great.
French Connection and 7-Ups, the movie 7-Ups.
Yeah?
Yeah, nice. Anyway, he was very nice. Nice people.
Very accomplished.
Sebastian Maniscalco,
Okay.
Laurie Metcalf,
Oh yeah.
Ray Roseanne's sister.
Yeah.
And then
What do you gotta
players
go?
to be named later. Nobody
Kathy's
really
gotta go.
know.
I'm not
Yeah.
a fan of Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yeah, he was pretty good in
He's
it.
a comedian.
He is.
He is.
You're not a fan?
Not a fan.
What about...
Really? Wait a minute,
what is that
wait,
guy's
don't
name?
bury the
I mean,
lead.
I don't take anything away. He sells out stadiums and stuff, but I'm a contrarian, so
Right.
if something's popular, I go,
I'm not going to do that.
He's
What
got
about
some
the,
funny. Like he goes, "There's people coming in the driveway. Oh no, we don't have any Sanka." And then he goes, "Sanka." These kids are probably going, "What's
Sanka?
that? An app? Is that an app?"
I haven't heard that word in 20 years.
I know,
Sanka.
Sanka.
Who's that
Was
comedian?
Tang available?
All right. I'm trying to ask a serious question to keep our podcast on track.
Sorry.
Who's that comedian?
That's keeping it on track.
McGaffigan or?
Oh yeah, Jim Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan.
Tremendously
Huge fan
funny.
of his.
I saw one of his reels, and it said, "I don't get it. My kids are so annoyed with me." He goes, "I'm the one that should be annoyed. You ruined my fucking life."
Oh, wow. Just came right out of it.
Yeah.
He goes, my father never went to a parent-teachers conference. He goes, he didn't even turn around. He'd be sitting in his chair going, what's going on back there?
What's going on with you at school, right?
We weren't even allowed to talk when my father got home from work. We had to be quiet.
Wow. Wow. You had a tough childhood
I know.
in Winchester.
Oh.
No wonder you're on the streets of
Listen,
I wonder if fathers know how much they screw up their kids.
I'm learning more now.
Yeah.
ask Rick about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I've been having a lot of soul searching lately. Yeah.
Mothers have screwed their kids up too.
No, but it seems like the fathers really do a number on them.
They probably do.
I know.
Yeah.
All they did was love
Being
the.
dead.
I wish I could have a
Being
few
distant.
do-overs. Yeah.
Oh, I need about 3.
What, not have them anymore?
I was, I don't know if you know, I'm representing. I'm on strike.
Oh, I know.
Screen
I know.
Actors
I saw a
Guild.
nice picture of you and Gus.
Yeah.
Father,
and
son.
We were at the rally. He's on strike with the Writers
Writers,
Guild,
yeah.
and I'm on strike through SAG. And we're
Yeah.
proud union members. And we
Right.
went, and all these guys around that I audition with and have done
Yeah.
movies with and stuff. And this guy comes up, like the third or fourth one. Working with your dad is so great. He's a good guy. He's always funny. He's professional. He's prepared. He's blah, blah, blah. And Gus goes, yeah, I don't hear that enough.
Or at all.
He might actually be funnier than you,
No,
Tony.
don't
He's
say
up
that.
there. He's up there.
I remember Halloween time, my kids would be sitting around and I'd say, where do you see what I'm going to be this year? They'd be like, they're horrified.
What's he going to do to
They're
us?
I
horrified.
think I got
come in
you.
with a big
I think I got
wig.
you and your kids in trouble one day at a Celtics game, right? Didn't I say go?
Yeah, you
go
did.
right on the court. You'll be fine. So I said,
Then we got
Frank
yelled
up
at.
there. Yeah.
Do you think he worked there?
I had the.
No, you know
I
what?
had the pass.
You know who got us there was Eddie Palladino.
Oh yeah.
He let us out in the court.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
So it
couldn't
wasn't
think of his name. I think I said your name.
okay.
They said, how'd you get out here? And I said, Rick Carter.
Oh,
He
that's
goes,
why
"Oh."
they started pointing at me.
I had nothing to do with
I
this.
said, this isn't going well. I see. It
That was a pretty good game.
was a great game there. So your kids out there
You know
shooting
who I
baskets.
saw was Cedric Maxwell coming up the aisle.
He's a
And
big guy.
Nobody knew who he was.
How can no one
Except
know?
for you.
No, well, it was all young people.
Okay.
And he's coming up in a silver suit. I go, Max. He goes, hey. He comes
Oh, he
right up.
loves
You're like,
that.
He was
hey.
so
Right
happy.
into it.
I was
Yeah,
like, dude,
yeah.
you're MVP of the finals, right?
Yeah.
87 or
84.
88? Is it 84?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You know what I mean?
time
He's walking up the aisle, no one
time
says
he
anything?
Fallon, we are going to get to some real estate. I have a lot of explosive notes in a second, but one time he fell, my son, how much do you think Ryan weighs? Probably no more than 170. I don't know.
I thought
I'd
you
say
didn't
165,
Yeah,
170.
He had to pick Cedric up. He knew how to do it. He crossed his arms. I mean, Cedric's like 300 pounds.
He's a
That's
big
so
man.
funny,
All right.
so.
Then we might have a career change for Ryan Carter, bodyguard,
Yeah, sure.
We
protector.
do have a lot of real estate, but we got to
Let's
get
do
to
it.
a lot
Gotta
of
get
stuff.
the real estate.
No, let's just go into it.
Do it,
'cause,
right? Well,
Sell your house. Sell your house.
no matter what, right?
That's
All
it,
right,
just sell.
and find someone to buy it.
right.
We need both sides.
That's it.
We get some work done on our street. They're changing water over and gas and stuff, so we can't park, and it's all these workers.
You can't
around.
park anyway, but go ahead.
No, the street's
way
closed,
worse,
basically.
right.
And so the guy, one hard hat guy comes to the door, and he goes, I got to check your water meter to see what the pipe is. I go, it's 3/4 inch. He goes, are you sure? I go, no. I just made that in.
You should know
Yeah.
because of all your water,
Right.
all your plumbing.
That's what you want to do is give the
issues.
wrong information
Right,
of the water.
Right,
guy.
right.
So he goes down, he looks at it, and he goes, it's 3/4 inch. I go, I told you.
Yeah.
So he goes, you own this house? I go, yeah. He goes, the whole thing. I go, yeah. He goes, why don't you cash out?
Wow.
I go-
Everyone's an expert.
I go, why don't you go talk to my wife?
Yeah.
He goes, oh,
And that quieted him
yeah,
down.
that was it.
Why don't you go talk to my wife? So I was driving down the road. I was at a red light yesterday, and I have a little Mazda Miata.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Original edition, first
Beautiful.
year
What
out.
year?
1990.
Yep.
Beautiful. Nice car.
Yeah. Anyway, ragtop. It's nice.
Yeah,
5
yeah.
speed.
She
cool.
parks it at her house once in a while. So we are talking about house. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was on my way to my house.
Okay, good.
And I was at a red light, and these young kids, they were probably like tweens, like right around,
Yeah.
like old enough to be on their bike outside in the city, but
Sure.
no parent.
Yeah.
And they go, hey. I go, hey. And they go, Can we see your headlights?
Oh, ooh.
Oh, that sounds.
That
I
sounds-
know. So I say, all I think about is my headlights.
Oh, they flip up.
So they flip up
Right.
like,
They
Oh,
didn't
okay.
mean those headlights.
right. But then after I did it, they started clapping.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I wonder if they wanted to see my other headlights.
Probably.
How old were they?
Like 12.
Yeah,
they wanted to see it. Yeah, they're coming of age.
Yeah.
This is a coming of age podcast
Do
today.
I look like I would have shown my headlights?
Why
Yes,
not?
you do.
Oh.
I don't know
Okay.
why we don't do more of that.
Should show more headlights.
Yeah, they would have told their mother,
You
the
know-
girl with the white Mazda.
Yeah.
I would have been arrested for
White? Oh,
pedophile.
that's nice.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that it's legal for women to go topless in the subway in New York City?
Yeah.
Really?
They can
They're
go
all showing
topless
their-
anywhere.
Legal.
Really?
Totally
I'm
legal.
all for it.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm dead serious.
It's not indecent exposure?
Nope, it is not.
You know, last week I found out the real difference between rich people,
Okay.
and this is mildly real estate related.
Okay.
The real difference between rich people and not rich people, right? Rich people care about who parks where.
Okay.
I worked at the Chatham Bars Inn.
Yeah.
Oh, my
one
God.
of the swankiest
Oh,
places.
that's a nice place.
Yep.
Right. So much so I was walking through the restaurant and a guy was giving me the side eye.
Right.
You know, like,
Yep.
and I
You
looked
don't
at
look
him.
like you belong
Yeah,
here.
right. And I looked
Yeah.
at him. I go, "What are you looking at?" And he clammed up. But I must have been told 6 or 8 times where not to park. You know,
know.
"Oh, you can't park here." I go, I'm doing a show at the boathouse. Well, you got to go see the valet. I go, I don't want a valet. I'm just going in to do a show. I got to, well, you
Right.
got to go this one.
Spent a lot of time on that.
If I pulled up to a Ramada Inn and said, "Hey, can I leave this here for 10 minutes?" They go, "Yeah, leave the keys. We'll look at it for you." Yeah,
10 minutes.
They go, "Oh, Toyota, you're about a mile and a half down the road over that way. Please
But
don't
it's a
inter-"
2020.
Yeah.
10 minutes. You could say, "Can I just leave it for the night?"
Night, yeah,
And you'd be
they-
all right. Yeah. That's
if
all right.
If
all
we
right.
need it moved, we'll let you know. Yeah.
Can I tell a related Chatham Bars Inn
yeah.
story?
Yeah, no, we could. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very swanky.
I have a crazy friend,
Yeah.
and we're
All
sitting.
your friends are crazy.
Yeah. We're sitting there and we order mojitos several years
At
ago.
the Chatham Bars Inn.
Outside at the Chatham Bars Inn.
$150.
And they said,
You make that money at work?
no, they're not $150. He's exaggerating for the story.
Oh, okay.
So they go, oh, we don't have any fresh mint because, you know, the mojito has the
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
muddle,
Just smash it up.
muddle your mint.
muddle the mint. And my
I'll
friend,
muddle your mint. You know, I'm at that age. Go ahead, finish the story. Then I'll
my
tell
friend
you mine.
says, oh, I happen to have fresh mint in the car.
"Yeah,
Your friend says that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just drives around with her own mints.
in case they don't have mint."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
do you remember which friend?
I know exactly who it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And it doesn't start with P.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's funny?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very
And everyone
funny.
at the
It's
bar was
hysterical.
like,
right.
She has her own mint.
She
She-
travels with mint in case you
but it
don't
was
have
my
it.
car. It was my car, and I didn't know I had fresh mint in
She
my
has
car.
fresh mints in
Right.
your car.
Right.
Right.
You know, I'm at the age now. I just discovered this last week too. Old guys like me,
Yeah.
right, can make anything sound wrong.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll muddle you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Hey.
the way you say it.
Hey, you want me to butter your toast?
Yeah.
I'll butter your toast.
Do you want to see my
Greg.
headlights?
Why don't you turn that toast over? Why don't you turn that toast over? I'll butter both sides.
I'll give you that.
Your bun's toasted?
Yeah. You want your buns?
Yeah, can you give me that pen? I'll give you that pen, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Frank, you thought we got a lot of real estate on this today.
He already did his. Sell your
Did it.
house.
So you have.
That was it, huh?
Try to
You're
get as
wearing
much
pink
money
for.
as you can.
You been to Barbie shows lately?
No, I haven't seen the Barbie movie
No.
yet.
All right.
I saw the Barbie movie.
Was it
You
good?
did not.
I did. My
it
wife
good?
wanted to go.
How was it?
I'm a
Different.
70-year-old man. It has nothing to do with me.
Actually,
It was fun to look at. They're very well acted, you
Yeah,
know. But
yeah.
I don't get it.
But
yeah.
has anyone gone to see Sound of Freedom yet?
No, I heard it's
No,
really good.
I had a buddy last night went to see it.
Got to go.
Very
Every American.
controversial.
No, it's not controversial.
I heard it was very controversial.
It's not controversial.
It is controversial.
What? Children sex trafficking is not
It's
controversial.
for a studio to make that movie.
Right.
Okay,
But the
that's-
point is, there is sex trafficking going on in this country that no one cares to, or in this world, Americans being the biggest
Traffic. Consumer
of sex traffickers.
Is that right?
Because the more money you have, you can buy
anything.
a little boy.
You can buy anything.
Right.
Sure.
So sorry guys. Trigger warning. But
You can't do the trigger warning afterwards.
I don't realize.
I already
not
made
the
an
way it
impression on
works.
someone.
My point is the movie.
Somebody's already running around the house holding their ears.
The movie is a true story. It's not made up.
That's
No.
where the controversy
Right.
is, I think.
And it was-
I think it was based on some unsubstantiated.
Guy that owns
always-
an island
Yeah.
that,
Which
that
is
died in
always the
jail.
way when they make a movie like that.
Right.
Somebody plays hard and fast with the truth a little
Right.
bit.
Right.
That's all.
That's all.
Do you guys know that?
And we're on the right side of sex trafficking. I think as a panel we can say we're against it.
Well, I would hope every
All
American.
right, should we go around the room and just ask? Or
And every parent-
or should
You want to vote on it, do you? Then we'll have
Should
a
be okay.
consensus. Yeah.
But anyway,
Frank's
it's a
thinking
movie.
about it.
It's a movie that everybody needs to see,
see, yeah.
just for educational
Sure.
purpose. It's told by a man that actually worked for Homeland Security.
Yeah.
And he just it's his true story.
Sure.
So in that regard, it's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
And I don't think the studios are pushing it as much as they probably should.
Nope. And Barbie came out at the exact
You know
same
how much
time.
money
and
Barbie
Oppenheimer-
has made?
Yeah, like $300 billion.
Well, no.
No,
That's
you're
a
right.
lot.
It's just past $1 billion in 3
Like
weeks.
1.3 billion, yeah. something
Yeah.
like
But the
that.
point is, all those movies, Oppenheimer, Barbie, and this one, all were released in
around the same time. Yeah.
same amount of time. So you wonder if it was taking the eye off the
other
sound
thing,
of
sure.
the Sound of Freedom. But the other thing is, it had been made, that this story had been made for 5 years.
Well, he was working on that for a while.
No, but it had already been made for 5
Oh,
years.
it's been in the
But
can.
like Disney wouldn't
It's been in
pay it. I mean, wouldn't play it, and Netflix wouldn't play it. Do you understand?
Yeah,
It's trying to be squelched. So I think it's something that needs to be said. So that's my
No, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that Neil deGrasse Tyson guy that's always
Neil
on
deGrasse
Facebook?
Tyson,
Someone
yeah.
wrote on his Facebook page, is Oppenheimer based on a true story? He writes 3 words, we are doomed.
Is Barbie based on a true story?
I was going to ask the same thing.
The only thing I have with Barbie is we bought my mother bought my daughters one of those little Barbie cars.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone had those.
And it burst into flames.
Did it?
Oh,
It really
the
did.
real like
the batteries were recalled
Defected.
and
Really?
they had all kinds of
Of
problems.
course.
And sure enough, it was smoking. It didn't burst into flames, but it was very close to bursting into flames.
Wow.
we have one of those too. I think
It's
my
an
mother
actual
bought one. So
in-scale Jeep.
yeah.
Right.
My
With a-
kids
with
have
an
one too.
Yeah.
And my
Doesn't
middle
look
one.
good on your resume, though.
My middle one's bombing around the front yard on 2 wheels.
Oh, yeah.
And then our neighbor wanted to ride, and the mother goes, I don't think so.
No.
She was 5.
I
she was
don't
5.
think so.
You have the original Barbie Mazda Miata, don't you?
Yeah. No. Well. Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah. Painted pink.
Pink.
That looks sharp.
good. Yeah.
Looks sharp, dude.
Yep.
Frank's got the
My sister
t-shirt
would
on.
kill me. Yeah. I was trying to make
Yeah.
everyone look at
Yeah.
you.
So we're not going to get to this, but I'm going to leave. We're going to get back to this anarchy right
Go
now.
ahead.
But I'm going to say this, and then maybe people can call me, because then we'll get back to the anarchy here.
No.
No,
Let's
I'm going.
do
This is
some
going to be a
real
tease.
estate.
I'll tell you right now, if you have a house with a private septic system,
Yeah.
call my number, either my cell number, 781-944-7000, or what's our work number?
781-944-9222.
And I'm not going to tell you the answer now because we're going to get back to our
I
panel
wanna know
of
the
experts.
answer.
I'm not going to tell you. You got to call me.
You're such a brat.
You can save. I'm going to save you thousands of dollars if you call me on this.
Wow. Call Rick and save
How's that?
thousands of
Is
dollars.
that a
Save
bold?
thousands.
Can I borrow your phone? You're gonna save me thousands?
If you're selling a house with a private septic system. Yep.
All right.
Title 5 comes into play.
So you're
Oh my.
Thank you.
Did you just hear that?
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I pay attention.
I'm feeling speechless for the first time in years.
I was talking to someone was asking about our show the other day. I said, this is how it started. Kathy was on this side. Tony was over here as the community. I was kind of in the middle. I said, we've morphed. Tony knows his real estate.
I know my real estate.
And I know nothing.
You've lost your brain
Well,
cells.
maybe.
Hey.
Well, maybe if you went in once in a while,
No.
you'd gain some knowledge.
You've been pretty good lately.
I worked a total of 6 hours yesterday.
Are you kidding me?
I was
In a
exhausted.
row?
No breaks.
Yeah, in
No
a row.
breaks?
No.
Wow.
No.
I had to take Bella out to go pee, but
And
that
you,
was it.
you did a closing this morning
Yeah.
before this.
After I had dental work done.
Wait a minute, you did a closing, a house closing?
Yes.
You must be rolling in it right now.
And I got a bottle of wine.
Got a bottle of wine,
Yeah.
and she can talk now.
She's
This
rolling
morning,
in it
she
And
right
I
now.
also got something else. This was a gift to me from somebody.
Nice.
Wow. You've never got a gift before. She had her
Gummies.
Oh, you're not supposed to tell everyone that now you're.
They don't know who gave them to me.
All right.
I
all
tell
right.
you show me. I'll come over and I'll close your deal.
I'll taste your Gumby.
Yeah, I'll show you a gummy. This could be a real fun game.
Yeah. What can Tony make sound dirty?
Where should we eat those Gumbies?
Everything.
I'll start your car for you.
What?
I'll show you how to start your car.
All right, so
on
that's
over
going to be the tease. You got to call 781-944-9222 or 781-944-7000.
Don't give me a cell phone.
All right, ignore that last one. Good thing.
No, just call
This
him on
isn't
his cell
live,
phone.
is it?
No.
All right, good.
Just
Well,
block that out.
Just block that out.
Oh, we're only kidding, Chrissy.
We had some
wasn't
people
gonna
call
do it
on.
anyway.
They say,
So,
so this isn't live, right? You can delete that last thing I said. Oh, no.
No.
There isn't a dump button?
I'll show you a dump button.
I got a dump button. So, Rick, you and your family were playing a game up in Rockport this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Can you guys help me out? This
Yeah,
is
go
my
ahead.
own list. And
Go
I
ahead.
had you.
But I was going to turn it into real estate so that we could...
You can. Yeah, no, we are actually. I'm going to turn it into real estate now.
Okay.
Iconic houses in movies or like a TV show.
Oh, the Brady Bunch house.
There you go.
The haunted house.
There you go.
Haunted house.
Oh, you guys are good at this
Yeah.
game. Sopranos house. That's what made me think of it.
Oh, the Sopranos
New Jersey house.
Sure.
Well, the house with this in the movie Psycho.
That's right.
One up on the
No,
hill.
the
How
one-
about the Partridge Family bus house?
No, yeah, that's a good one.
How about the Overlook Hotel in The Shining?
That's a good one.
What about Beverly Hillbillies?
The Beverly
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Hills. Good
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So you guys are completing my list. Go
I was
ahead.
watching Beverly Hillbillies the other day, and Jed goes,
You know, there's probably 6 people on the planet who
But wait
can
a
make
minute.
that statement right
listen to
now.
how funny this is.
No, you should have heard the other ones before.
He
the
was talking
show.
about Leave It a Beaver
I know.
beforehand.
All right.
He has Wally's lines down pat.
He's got some.
He goes, Granny, trying to change that woman's mind is like trying to poke a cat out from under the porch with a wet rope.
So you hear that a lot too, right?
Yeah. I'll show you a wet rope.
I'll show you a wet
show
rope.
you.
You want to see a wet rope?
Wanna see a wet
I
rope?
got a wet rope. Hold on.
Are we going to get many reels out of this show?
There you go.
Well,
yes.
Lindsay Sabatelli is waiting and waiting for.
Let's do top 10.
All right, how about this one? Home Alone.
Yeah.
That's sent in
The
by
Home Alone
Joyce
house?
Carter. Came
Yeah.
up with that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Joyce Carter. I guess we got to retract something. She doesn't just sell houses in Wakefield. So.
She helps people
Joyce Carter,
buy.
my sister-in-law.
She helps buy
People in Wakefield.
Wakefield.
She was mad because I said that she
Oh,
only
Joyce.
sells houses
In Wakefield?
on 2 streets in Wakefield. She doesn't
We're
go with
only
that.
kidding, Joyce.
We're only kidding. This-
Relax.
Most of what we say doesn't have any kind of merit.
No, not at
No,
all.
you can't fact check around here.
Right,
Relax,
exactly.
Joyce.
So,
All right, top 10. Top 10 things that you would tell a buyer that walked up right now.
okay, that's
10.
a good one.
Number 10.
So you're under pressuring me. So this will be for buyers and sellers, kind of fallacies of the real estate world. Top 10, I would tell a buyer. That's very good. Nice segue.
Huh?
That a
That's why
closing-
you keep me around.
That's right. A closing attorney doesn't do everything that you probably should be expecting as a buyer.
Right. You need to put some skin in the game.
You got to put some skin in the game, right? They
It's
check
not-
the title.
You just don't give it over to them.
Right, a plot plan.
We
they'll
do the
that.
legal stuff. We don't know what's staying in a house. We don't know
Right,
if
we
the
don't know.
refrigerator's
You
staying
guys
or
gotta
the.
check
or the chandelier is staying,
Right.
or
Right.
the apple
You gotta
tree out
tell us this
front.
stuff,
You have
so-
to tell us.
Right.
Also, I'd tell them you can't sell it yourself.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's to a seller.
That's a very good.
Right.
That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Sell it, yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, you can.
Yeah, but,
But
you
we
it's
don't.
not gonna be-
You're not
don't
going to make the
recommend
same
it.
amount of money.
You won't make
Is
the
that
same.
right?
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, because people
Why?
see.
Well,
Because
I like
people
Frank.
see.
He's new to this game.
Yeah, he
People
doesn't-
see that you're not using a real estate agent, and they figure if you're paying 5 or 6%, they're gonna lowball you 5 or 6% of the sale price.
Okay.
So So if you're selling a house for $1 million, they all say everyone I hear who's buying a house from a FSBO say, listen, you
That's
selling
for sale by seller, in case you're not in the real estate.
By
market.
owner.
Or by owner.
FSBO.
Right.
For
I always
sale
hate
by
that word.
owner.
I know.
I always
FSBO.
hate it. Has
As
some
Brad
for-
Mastrangelo, we didn't bring it up last week, said, well, who else would be selling it?
Well, we've got into those stories.
Yeah,
too.
if you want-
People
we
go,
Would
got
you like to
those.
sell
They
this
try-
house?
Yes,
I would.
oh, problem
you
is
own
you
it?
don't own it.
I'm a tenant.
You never asked. You never asked if I own it. You just asked
There's
if I
a
wanted
couple
to sell
follow-up
it.
questions
Yes.
you guys should be asking.
Yes.
All right, what else? Top 9. So now we're down to 9
Let me
to a
ask
buyer.
this, though, about FSBO. How come there's certain weird expressions? I know I'm digressing, but everyone else has.
What, like fairies show up?
Very sure we really had some. Realtor. How do you spell realtor?
Realtor. It's a
So where's the extra A
realtor.
come in?
It's not. It's a realtor.
It's
Realtor.
No, it's realtor.
But no one says it that way.
They all
I
say
just-
realtor.
Realtor.
The thing is, a real.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, a realtor.
Don't fight me on this.
I am going to fight you
There's
because
an
a
hour in
realtor.
February.
Yeah.
Nobody ever says that one.
Why is there a
Right.
T in mortgage?
I don't know. This is the.
Why are we
common
here?
language.
What are you guys talking about? Give information to people. Wait, I have a joke. A real estate joke. Half of one. The guy's showing the
half of a
house.
joke?
A half a real estate guy says showing the house, and he goes, "Let's go down the basement." They look in the basement. The guy says, "Is that a fish I see in the mousetrap?" He goes, "Yeah, they've had some water here. Let's go back upstairs." A fish in the mousetrap. Come on.
Was that a joke?
He's
or
been
that
trying to
really
use
happened?
that for a long time. He was waiting to come on a real
Not
estate
place-
podcast.
Not a lot
So
of places.
I want to clarify that a real estate agent
It's
Yeah.
not a
or a
realtor.
real estate broker are just almost catch-all terms
Yeah.
for
I
a
just-
salesperson.
Well, they actually have an ad on the radio about realtors.
Right,
It's an
right.
association or
Right.
it's a membership
It's a
that they pay
membership,
into,
yes.
and if you belong to that membership, you can call yourself a realtor.
realtor.
But we usually call them real estate agents,
Agents, right,
because you
right.
don't know if
You
they're
don't
a
know.
broker
Or a
The
realtor.
broker
Right.
is like the owner of a company,
Right.
and
Right.
the agents are salespeople
Look at
for
Frank
that.
saying-
Now, why is the G in mortgage?
No T.
It's a T.
How about
that's
fridge?
right. Mortgage.
Right.
Right,
how you remember.
mortgage.
Fridge. Why is there a D in fridge, not in refrigerator?
Fridge.
Think about that one. Do we even get that top 10 of the houses done? We haven't got too far at all today.
Oh, you got 9.
Yeah.
You're 8.
All
You're
right.
8. What's
we did
an 8?
pretty good. So.
All right, I'll give him another one. Quick.
Go
Top
ahead.
10, top 8. On the 8th.
Yeah.
Going down, going back that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Right.
If you're showing up at an open house or you're going to visit a house as a buyer, you better have a pre-approval in hand.
That's a good one.
No,
Yeah.
that's good.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You should. Sellers
Most-
aren't going to take your offer unless you're
Sure.
Yeah,
pre-approved.
most real estate agents, that's the first thing they ask you.
Yeah.
Do you have a pre-approval letter?
Right. Okay. That's
Here's
good
number
to know.
7. Wear pants.
Yeah.
You mean not like pajama bottoms?
No. Right.
Oh, no. Oh, I knew there was something different about you.
Even the guy downstairs said to me, "I like that about how you're so relaxed when you come in."
You're just a relaxed
Oh, everyone
dude.
else is so tense when they show up
All
here,
right,
right?
number 7.
Here's one. Try to pick a lender that actually orders the title search. When you apply for a loan, we have some lenders that won't.
We have a lender
Yeah.
that waits till
Till it's
that you're
approved.
approved, but that gives us 2 weeks to do
Not
a
even sometimes.
30-day job.
Right.
That's half the
10
time.
business days
Right.
to do a 30-day job.
Well, which gets us to the next one, which is have a good lawyer.
There you go.
Yeah.
A seller should have a good
There's
lawyer.
no such
lawyer.
thing as a good lawyer.
Hey.
We have one.
Wait a minute. What was going on 550 years ago when Shakespeare wrote first.
I know.
Who was ripping off?
Let's
This guy
kill-
stole my cow.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Let's
What
kill
was
all the
happening
lawyers.
back then that the lawyers needed to be killed back
I
then
know,
when there was
I
nothing?
know.
People are walking around in sandals.
Right. What does Shakespeare know?
Exactly. I think it was a woman.
Woman lawyer?
They think Shakespeare was a woman.
Oh,
absolutely.
Wilhelmina, right? Wilhelmina.
Something like that.
Yeah, they all
Shakespeare.
wore those clothes back then. It was hard to
No,
tell.
but
Right. Like
All I'm
George
saying to you
Washington.
is-
George
all I'm
Washington
saying
could have
to
been
you is-
Georgia.
yeah, you don't know.
they think that Shakespeare may have been a woman.
really?
You have a lot of time
They also
on your
think
hands.
it might have been many people.
You got a lot
That's
of.
probably
you have a
closer
lot
to
of
the truth.
time on your hands.
His head is full of the most inane.
What was the jingle you
dark
had
place.
earlier before we even? They should tape the stuff.
Showbiz, there's nothing
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
showbiz.
And you were wondering why people didn't know the second line? Of
Ooba looba wooba. Of course we don't know that.
course we don't know that line.
There's no business
It's like show-
We all know that one.
It's like no business I know.
No.
Everything about it is exciting.
Hooray for Hollywood. And the next line
Is
took 3 months for people to get it back in like 1945 when before social media they didn't know the next
Taking
line.
3 years.
So people were calling in the radio station and saying, is it this? No, it's not that. It's not that. It took months.
All right.
And it's that zany ballyhooey Hollywood.
Why do you think they didn't get it?
yeah.
Ballyhoo.
Ballyhooey.
I still
I'll
think
show you
there's
Ballyhooey.
I still think there's a bathroom on the right.
By Creedence Clearwater.
Exactly.
There's a
I'm like, that's so
bathroom
cool.
on the right.
I think that's so good.
I was looking for the bathroom.
Tony, I'll show you the bathroom.
I show you the bathroom.
On the right.
I'll show you my ballyhoo.
All right.
Oh, boy.
All right, come on. We're at 6 now.
No, you know what? We have to play this game more seriously next week.
All right, we'll do that next week. We'll be very serious about this
I'll be
next week.
serious about
But trust me, call me on that one because I know it's a tease.
You know what?
Wait, repeat the question.
So if you have a house that you're thinking of selling
Yeah.
and has a private septic
septic.
system.
Which means a septic system in your backyard that you have to.
Yeah, they're all private. No one's
I know,
coming over and
but-
taking a dump in your septic system. You're not inviting people over to.
Stop! Now you're making me choke.
Starting to snort. That sounds like a good time. Call us at 781-944-9222. We can save you a lot of
Right.
money.
You mind if I use your toilet? Mine's full.
With that, we're out of here. Thanks for joining
Thanks
us.
for Frank Santorelli of The Sopranos. We're done.
Wow,
Tony V.
that went by fast.
Kathy Holtshouser, Avocado Law Office. Thanks for joining us here on the Real Estate House Party. We'll see you next week.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.